Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. We've got 14 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. And yeah, we'll hop in it. 14 matchups. It says there's a doubleheader between the Brewers and Pirates. I can't find any pitching info on this game at all, and it's at noon. It's a makeup from July 10th, so I'm just not going to cover it. I can't find any info on it anywhere, so just not going to do that one. First matchup, we got the Athletics versus the Chicago White Sox. Athletics opening up as slight road favorites at -115. White Sox -105 with the over-under at 9. Athletics coming into this matchup 41-53. The White Sox 48-45. Pitching for the Athletics is Gage Jump with an ERA of 3.77. Pitching for Chicago is Brian Hudson with an ERA of 2.25. Jump, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 1 strikeout, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Hudson, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 0 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 1 run in his last 3 starts. The Athletics 1-9 in their last 10. They have dropped 7 in a row. They just lost to the White Sox yesterday, 14-1. Nice bounce back from the White Sox, who only had 2 runs in their last 3 games prior. So big offensive output there. The A's 0-6 on the road. 0-6 against the American League. The White Sox, the overs hitting 6 of their last 7 against the A's. You got Hudson coming off good starts. Jump, back-to-back 5-run games here. I think I'm going to take the White Sox at home today. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at -180. Angels +150 with the over-under at 9. Angels coming into this matchup 38-57. The Twins 46-49. Pitching for the Angels is Ryan Johnson with an ERA of 6.99. Pitching for the Twins is Joe Ryan with an ERA of 3.36. Johnson, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Ryan, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Angels beating Minnesota yesterday 4-3. Still just 2-8 in their last 10. Minnesota, they've dropped 2 in a row here. Angels 4-10 against Minnesota, 1-5 on the road against Minnesota. That's their first road win in Minnesota in a while. Minnesota, the unders hitting 4 of their last 6 against LA. You got Johnson coming off some good starts. Despite that bad-looking ERA, he's coming off some really good games. Ryan coming off a good game. 2 of his last 3 starts have been really bad here. Yeah, this one's tough, but I think I like Johnson on the mound. Coming off some good games. Not sure I want to pay almost, -180 or so for the Twins. I'll take Angels +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at -155. Rockies +130 with the over-under at 8.5. Rockies coming into this matchup 39-57. The Giants 39-55. Pitching for the Rockies is Kyle Freeland with an ERA of 7.46. Pitching for the Giants is Tyler Mahle with an ERA of 5.70. Freeland, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts. Mahle, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Colorado coming off a Giants win yesterday, 4-3. Nice underdog win for them. Colorado 2-18 on the road against the Giants. I mean, that's their first win in a long time in San Francisco. The overs hitting the Giants 4 of their last 6 at home. Mahle coming off 2 bad starts, 1-8 on the mound. Freeland's just been very bad on the mound. This one's tough because the Rockies, they've been okay. Haven't been that good. Giants haven't been that good, but it's like, the Rockies playing better than most people would probably expect. I guess we just can't trust the Giants. They've just been a big letdown here. So I think I'll take a shot with the Rockies plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Brewers opening up as road favorites at minus 125. Pirates plus 105 with the over-under at 8.5. Brewers coming into this matchup 59-34. Pirates 47-47. Pitching for the Brewers is Shane Drowan with an ERA at 2.97. Pitching for the Pirates is Bubba Chandler with an ERA at 4.82. Drowan, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts, given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Chandler, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 0 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Brewers coming off a St. Louis win, coming off a good St. Louis series. Pitt, let's see. Yeah, coming off back-to-back Braves losses. Wonder, did this game happen yesterday? Okay, yeah, it didn't. Okay. Yeah, so I guess this is part of the makeup. I don't really know, to be honest. It says there's a makeup game, so from yesterday, I guess. So we'll see. Couldn't get any info on it. So don't have nothing too much to go on there. Drowan coming off good starts. Chandler, yeah, back-to-back bad starts there. I think I like the Brewers here. Playing great. Pitt, not that great here. Drowan's been good. Chandler, rougher games. I think I picked the Brewers yesterday, so I'll take Milwaukee on the road today. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Washington Nationals. Yankees opening up as road favorites at minus 195. Nationals plus 160 with the over-under at 9. Yankees coming into this matchup 52-42. Nationals 48-47. Pitching for the Yankees is Cam Schlittler with an ERA at 2.01. Pitching for the Nationals is Miles Mikolas with an ERA at 5.58. Schlittler, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. 2 of his last 3 starts, he's only given up 1 run. Mikolas, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts. Yankees back-to-back on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Nationals win yesterday, 5-3. Yankees are 4-1 against the Nationals. The unders hit in 5 of their last 5 on the road against the Nationals. Washington 3-7 at home. I think I like Schlittler here. Mikolas hasn't been good this season. 2 horrible starts in a row for him. And I think I'll take the Yankees on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Boston Red Sox versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at minus 145. Boston plus 120 with the over-under at 8.5. Boston coming into this matchup 44-48. The Mets 40-55. Pitching for the Mets is Freddie Peralta with an ERA of 4.50. Currently, it's undecided for Boston, so we'll see who ends up pitching for them when that info does get released. Let's see. Peralta, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 11 runs in his last 3. If you want to look at his last 4, he's given up 21 runs in his last 4. Peralta has just been getting lit up this season. Boston coming off a Mets win yesterday, 6-2, or I guess 2 days ago. They are on a 7-game win streak right now. They're playing very good. Boston 11-5 against the Mets. They're 5-0 on the road right now. The Mets, the overseed in 4 of their last 5 at home. Freddie Peralta's been getting lit up. We'll see what the pitching's like for Boston today, but yeah, I think I'll take a shot with the Red Sox plus 1.5 on the road in this one. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Miami Marlins. Marlins opening up as home favorites at minus 155. Guardians plus 130 with the over-under at 7.5. Guardians coming into this matchup 49-46. The Marlins 52-43. Pitching for the Guardians is Tanner Beebe with an ERA of 4.06. Pitching for the Marlins is Yuri Perez with an ERA of 3.84. Beebe, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 1 strikeout, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Perez, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts, given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts. Cleveland coming off a Miami win yesterday, yesterday 3-2 as an underdog, ending Miami's nice little 6-game win streak that they were on. Cleveland, they played Miami very well, 5-1 against Miami, 6-2 on the road against Miami. Perez coming off really good starts. BB, 2 of his last 3 starts have been really good, but he is coming off a 6-run game. And yeah, Perez coming off his, I guess, best couple game stretch of the season here. And I think I like the Marlins. I mean, tough loss yesterday, but I like Perez here. I'll take Miami at home. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as slight home favorites at minus 115. Seattle minus 105 with the over-under at 7.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 47-48. The Rays 55-37. Pitching for Seattle is Logan Gilbert with an ERA of 3.19. Pitching for the Rays is Griffin Jacks with an ERA of 3.46. Gilbert, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Jacks, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 10 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Seattle, they've dropped 4 in a row, losing to the Rays yesterday 7-2. Tampa Bay, nice Seattle win yesterday. Seattle 1-4 against Tampa. They are 1-9 on the road against Tampa. 0-6 on the road currently overall right now. Tampa 8-2 at home. The overs hit in 6 of their last 6 against Seattle here. I like Tampa. Jacks, coming off some not so great starts, but still been pretty okay on the mound. But they're just playing so well, and they're such a good home team. I'll take the Rays at home today. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Detroit Tigers. Phillies opening up as road favorites at minus 135. Detroit plus 115 with the over-under at 7.5. Phillies coming into this matchup 52-43. Detroit 44-50. Pitching for the Phillies is Christopher Sanchez with an ERA at 2.62. Pitching for Detroit is Casey Mize with an ERA at 2.64. Sanchez, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 9 runs, had 1 strikeout. He's been really great this season, but 2 of his last 3, he's been getting lit up. He's got even up 14 runs in his last 3 starts. Mize, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3. The Phillies losing to Detroit yesterday, 10-2. Detroit, they're hot right now, 9-1 in their last 10. The Phillies, they are 10-3 against Detroit, 5-2 on the road against Detroit here. Detroit 4-1 at home. Yeah, you got Sanchez just on a rough patch right now, and we know how good he is, but a bad stretch right now. You got Detroit playing well. I'll take Detroit plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the Texas Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at minus 120. The Astros plus 100 with the over-under at 8.5. Astros coming into this matchup 46-50. The Rangers 48-46. Pitching for the Astros is Peter Lambert with an ERA of 3.26. Pitching for the Rangers is Kumar Rocker with an ERA of 3.95. Lambert, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Rocker, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Houston, 2-game losing streak coming off a Rangers loss. Yesterday, 7-3. Rangers on a 2-game winning streak. Houston is good against the Rangers. They are 8-3 against the Rangers. The overs hit in 5 of their last 6 on the road. Rocker. Yeah, 2 of his last 3 starts hasn't been that great here. I don't know. Both pitchers have had some, plenty of rougher starts this season. And I don't know. I think I like the home team. Both pitchers, they've one of their last 2 games, they haven't given up a run. So could be an interesting matchup here. Houston kind of struggling right now. I think I'll take the Rangers at home today. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at -155. The Royals +130 with the over-under at 9. Royals coming into this matchup 38-57. Baltimore 44-51. Pitching for the Royals is Noah Cameron with an ERA of 4.77. Pitching for Baltimore is Kyle Bradish with an ERA of 3.93. Cameron, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts, given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. Bradish, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Royals, 3-game losing streak coming off a Baltimore loss yesterday. They are 3-7 in their last 10. Baltimore's won back-to-back. Royals 2-7 on the road. The unders hit in 5 of their last 6 on the road against Baltimore. Bradish coming off, back-to-back 3-run games. Cameron coming off a good start, but 2 of his last 3 have been really bad. He's had a lot of rough games this season. I think I'm going to take Baltimore at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Chicago Cubs versus the Cincinnati Reds. Cubs opening up as road favorites at -120. The Reds +100 with the over-under at 10. Cubs coming into this matchup 52-42. The Reds 43-50. Pitching for the Cubs is Javier Assad with an ERA of 4.15. Pitching for the Reds is Nick Lodolo with an ERA of 4.68. Assad, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Lodolo, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts, given up 1 run in his last 3. Cubs losing to Cincinnati yesterday 4-0. Bad loss for the Cubs, who's, back-to-back games haven't scored in 2 games here. So looking for some offense from them. They are 4-1 against the Cubs, but, they are 0-5 on the road against the Cubs. So they've struggled to win in Cincinnati, even though they are a really good road team. The Reds, the unders hit in 10 of their last 15 against the Cubs. Definitely going to be tough because Lodolo's coming off really good starts. His best stretch of the season here. And I think Reds are a decent dog today. I'll take Reds +1.5 at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Braves opening up as road favorites at -120. Cardinals +100 with the over-under at 8.5. Braves coming into this matchup 54-39. Cardinals 49-44. Pitching for the Braves is Reynaldo Lopez with an ERA of 3.18. Pitching for the Cardinals is Matthew Laborator with an ERA of 5.34. Lopez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts, given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Laborator, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3. Atlanta coming off a St. Louis loss. 2-1 yesterday. Atlanta 1-4 against St. Louis, 4-12 on the road. Hey, I've not been good on the road. The overs hitting 10 of their last 15 on the road against St. Louis. We'll see if we get an over day today. Very light yesterday. Laborator, and hasn't been that great on the mound here. Lopez coming off 3 really good starts. Probably one of his best stretches of the season here. I think I like the Braves to bounce back. Laborator just been giving up a lot of runs this season. I'll take Braves on the road today. Next matchup, we get the Toronto Blue Jays versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at -120. Toronto +100 with the over-under at 8. Toronto coming into this matchup 45-49. The Padres 46-48. Pitching for Toronto is Trey Savage with an ERA at 3.31. Pitching for the Padres is Walker Buehler with an ERA at 5.07. Savage, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Buehler, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 17 runs in his last 3 starts. He's coming off some bad games. We're on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a Padres win yesterday, 5-3. Padres, they've dropped 2 in a row, 3-7 in their last 10. Toronto, 7-1 against the Padres, 4-1 on the road against the Padres here. Yeah, Buehler just coming off some brutal starts on the mound here. I'll take Toronto +1.5 on the road today. Then the last matchup, we've got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -285. Arizona +220 with the over-under at 9. Arizona coming into this matchup 47-47. Dodgers 61-34. Pitching for Arizona is Brandon Fad with an ERA of 5.21. Pitching for the Dodgers is Yoshinobu Yamamoto with an ERA of 2.49. Fad, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Yamamoto, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 10 strikeouts, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Arizona beating the Dodgers yesterday 9-3. A big win for the Dodgers here, or for Arizona. Yeah, I guess, let's see. Yeah, I think Ohtani was supposed to. Yeah, so he was supposed to pitch, but he's not due to a knee issue. So, obviously didn't really know that. That was kind of, happened, I guess, later on in the day. So, yeah, that definitely hurt them. I think with Ohtani on the mound, I feel like they probably would have won yesterday. So, yeah, good win for Arizona here as big underdogs with the pitching change. Yamamoto, been great all season for the Dodgers. Fad coming off some good starts for Arizona here. And a win back-to-back on the road is going to be tough. I do like Dodgers to bounce back today with Yamamoto. I think I'll take LA at home today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.